mood is set. Welcome to the slowest slideshow ever. Where is everybody? Oh. Greetings, everyone. It's your old friend Spaceship Suit Man, back in action. After being absent for a while, I may have gotten lost in space. It's very big, you know. Quite easy to get lost. Anyway, I found my way back to the command center. Looking good. A little dusty. And we're finally going to venture back into the Ishimura. Picking up right where we left off. I had a little trouble getting the death counter going, but I think we'll be good to go. Anyway. How's it going? Oh. I could have been Daft Punk, right? Get the proper spectacles on. There we go. All right, so the big question is Croatin here? Because he's probably been waiting for this longer than anybody. And as luck would have it, I had a myriad of technical problems getting started. And, well, here we are. Better late than I was determined to do this tonight. At the very least, it means it's a little later. It's cooled down a little more. I got all the fans going optimally. Got the air conditioner on, so we should be rocking and rolling tonight. So I see a few people here. Nobody said hello yet. They're just lurking in terror. In the shadows. I don't blame you. This is a really scary game. If you guys have ever seen anything Dead Space, you know how scary this game can be. It's one of the all-time greats, and one of my favorites. And I've been taking my sweet time with this remake because, quite frankly, it's just so goddamn good. I know that it's the only new Dead Space that we're getting for the foreseeable future because EA decided not to go ahead with a sequel or a remake of the second one or anything. Because they're greedy bastards, that's why. And set their sights way too high of the sales expectations. And we're all surprised when it didn't meet them. So, anyway. Yeah, so kind of wanted to savor what little is left. We are on Chapter 10. We're in the middle of Chapter 10, actually, of 12. Now, that said, the Ishimura in this version is open world, so there's quite a lot left to explore that we haven't managed to unlock yet. So, yeah, so I don't know. I honestly, like, to be a completist about it, I honestly don't know how much longer there is. I know how much longer there is in the story. If we just blew through the story, you know, we could easily finish it tonight. I mean, that's chapters 11 and 12 are not very long. We're really close to the end here. So chapter 10 is the last sort of big one, and the others are pretty small. Twitch is still on the fritz, really? I checked earlier, it seemed to be okay. Let me take a look. Because it's giving us the 4K option today. Let me see. I don't know. I don't think you guys... Oh, yeah, no, it is still buffering quite a bit, eh? Yeah, I just put the glasses on Twitch. Holy shit. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to do. Like I've tweaked my settings. I've fiddled with things. If I lower the bit rate, then there's no point in broadcasting in 4K anymore. We'll just go back to 1080p, which defeats the purpose. One of the reasons I upgraded everything was so that I could broadcast in 4K, and I like being able to bring that level of quality to you guys. It also makes things easier for me, like when I'm wanting to do like chop a stream up into like a gameplay up into episodes for YouTube, like we're doing with Dead Space. It makes it easier because then I've got a much higher quality stream that I can download and edit those episodes from, you know, without it used to be you'd have to use the high bit rate for the local recordings, which is what I did for the most of the beginning of the game, and then the lower bit rate for streaming. But, you know, I have the bandwidth to be able to do both. I have the computer power to do both, you know, to stream 2 simultaneous 4K streams to 2 separate services, you know. And I just really hate how Twitch, who's supposed to be the leader in this, they've been in this game longer than anybody, seems to be so far behind everybody else. Everybody else streams in 4K. And they're like struggling and having to make like secret backroom handshake deals with NVIDIA just to be able to go to 1440. What the fuck, Twitch? They got to roll out HEVC for everybody. Once they roll that out for everybody, then I can drop the bit rate, switch everything over to HEVC, and then it should be nice and smooth and fast again. So hopefully you hear all of that eventually, Devin, unless you've already done the smart thing and moved over to YouTube. You're a smart guy. I bet if I open up YouTube, you're going to be there. Nope, just Aiden Johnson. How's it going, Aiden? Says, hey, Sean, well, 2 months ago, I told you I was joining the Army. I made it to week 6 out of 10 in basic training. I was discharged because my knees couldn't handle the rest of training. God damn. Well, dude, week 6 of 10. I mean, that basic training is no joke. Like, anybody who knows anybody who's ever done that or knows anything about it, it's rough. And it's like, so I mean, good on you for making it to week 6. I mean, come on, that's still something to be proud of. So don't give yourself any grief over that, dude. That's awesome. And welcome back. Are you using your ISP provided router? Well, yeah, the modem and router are all in one. There is no 2 devices. There hasn't been for quite some time here. So I know it's been working fine forever, but obviously something's not happy right now. I know, but a lot of it might be software based as well, because fucking one of the reasons I started streaming later is because I needed to get the death counter working. That's one of the big features of the Dead Space streams. And it's all working fine now. So we're all good. But here was the problem. I had to re-download the plugin, because I guess I'd done some updates or something and it lost it or whatever, but I had to re-download the plugin and it wouldn't install. So I checked Stream Deck finally, and well, I looked up the plugin and said, yeah, your Stream Deck might need to be updated. I'm like, wouldn't it notify me of that? So I went and checked. Sure enough, I'm like 2 or 3 versions behind. It's like, oh, thanks for letting me know. Everything else tells me when there's an update and is usually quite annoyingly intrusive about it. But just, you know, thanks for keeping that to yourself, Stream Deck. Just let me discover it for myself when things start breaking. So anyway, updated Stream Deck, got the death counter working, but none of my other buttons were working. It literally fucked the Stream Deck. So I had to, I basically it wasn't finding Streamlabs. And it was saying I was missing a plugin. I'm like, what plugin? You work with Streamlabs by default. Like, what the hell? I've never had to download a plugin for that. So went to the site, got the plugin. So it was able to recognize Streamlabs, but for some reason it wasn't connecting with my Streamlabs. So I went and I reinstalled Streamlabs, rebooted everything like 6 times, actually twice, but I digress. Too many times, and somehow it started working. I just started clicking buttons on Streamlabs and on the Stream Deck, and then it started working. So here we are. Everything's working fine now. I don't know why I told you that whole story, but there you go. A little behind the scenes info for you. Oh, right. What Devin was saying. Yeah. So after that, I double checked that all the settings were correct, and as I set them, it had been set on constant bitrate. So I set it to variable bitrate to, I also gave, permission for it to allow sites to enforce their own encoder settings. So usually with Twitch, that makes them happy because they can dial it down and fiddle with it a little bit if they need to. So I don't know. I mean, everything appears to be set correctly on my end. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like I'm not going through a VPN or anything. Oh shit, hold on a second. My backup is running. That could be a problem. Hold on a second. All right, let me, I forgot. It auto starts when I reboot, and I usually make a point of turning it off before I stream, just so it doesn't eat into the bandwidth. So give that a minute to just kind of sort through all the upstream and downstream malarkey, and then refresh Twitch, and we'll see if that helped. I'm hoping it's something that simple. Sounds like a gremlin. I know, right? It's like, oh yeah, you want to fix that button? I'll help you fix that button, but at a price, a hilarious price. It's like, yeah, whatever, fix the button. Okay, the button's fixed. Why none of my other buttons work? Gremlin just runs away giggling like a maniac. Damn gremlins. So yeah, I don't know. On the plus side, I did double check the, I don't know if you saw the repo stream we did the other day. So much fun. Oh my God. We're going to be playing a lot of that this season. So look forward to that. Just fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. The most hilarious, scary game I've ever played. I can't believe I've only just discovered it. Apparently this has been a thing for a while, and I don't know if anybody mentioned it, or maybe I didn't listen. Maybe I was cranky that day. I was like, nah, whatever, don't tell me what to do. I don't know. Anyway, it took me a while to get there. Yes, good old Backblaze, which I have had set at maximum since I installed it. Like I see no reason to dial it down. So it's just screaming away, eating up all my bandwidth constantly in the background, unless I remember to turn it off. So yeah, streaming in 4K. I mean, no, I don't need all 200 megabits, but I could probably use about 50 of that. 25 for YouTube and 25 for Twitch. At least I think that's how it works. Anyway, even if it doesn't work that way, if it did, I have the bandwidth for it. So, regardless of how it works, however it works, I have the bandwidth for it. Like, there's no reason for it not to be working, especially since YouTube seems to have no problem with it at all. It's like, oh yeah, give me all that 4K. I can take it. Yeah. And just loves it. And I download the VODs from YouTube, and they're flawless. Like, they're just beautiful. So, I don't know. They're about half the bit rate of what I broadcast, but they still look good. So, actually, no, I don't like half. They're actually pretty good. Started refusing to train because of my knees and lack of food. You only get 2 to 3 minutes to eat. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's brutal. I mean, and that's just me as an outsider looking in from what I know. And from, I do know a few people who did boot camp. a couple of friends of mine in university. The whole entire year that I went, they did that. They did a boot camp over the summer just to have the experience, basically. And then one of them, who was, I forget what he was there for. He was some kind of engineering or something. I can't remember. No, journalism. That's what he was there for, to be a journalist. And he was kind of critical of the military. It's like, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that, and just kind of be a mindless drone and blah, 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 whatever, do, all the usual things. And then that summer he decided, for whatever reason, he decided to do boot camp. I think it was at the behest of one of our friends. He says, you should at least do boot camp just to have the experience, At the very least, it'll get you in shape, Think of it as a government subsidized workout regimen for the summer. So, yeah, so whatever his reasoning, he did the boot camp and he loved it. He finished it and loved it and basically kissed his journalism career goodbye and decided to go career military. Like, that was it. So I don't know in what capacity, like if he did some kind of military intelligence thing or what. We lost touch after that, but I just thought it was so funny, like where he started and where he ended up. It's just kind of like, yeah, something about the soldier in life just really appealed to him, I guess. And hey, good for him. Yeah. Sociopath? Well, maybe he was. I don't know. He seemed pretty chill to me, but who knows? They say it's the quiet ones you need to watch out for, right? No, he was a good guy. I think he liked the physicality of it, and I mean, also just to kind of have a big, significant life experience of some kind, I guess. Because, I mean, he could still go and be a journalist. He can just do it later, and then he'd be like a journalist who's also ex-military, so he'd like have all kinds of, insight that someone who didn't have that experience might not have, right? So when you think about it, I never really thought of it like that, but because, like I say, I lost touch with him, so I don't know where he ended up, but I could definitely see that as being a reason, and that would certainly fit his personality, and would make sense. So that wouldn't surprise me if that was the reason why he did it. It's like, actually this might help. This might be helpful for my journalism career, but I don't know. And he gets a lot of experience, if he gets deployed anywhere, he gets experience with different people and cultures and everything, so. I am mostly joking, but military people scare me a bit. Hey, I've known some very nice people who were in the military. They're just regular folks. Regular folks who've seen some shit. Most of them anyway. All fair points, yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, wondering where Croatan is. I thought he'd be the first one in the door. I want to wait for him for a little bit, just because I know this is a special one to him, and gol darn it, he's one of my all-time greatest and longest-running mods, and he even went so far as to not watch any other playthroughs because he wanted to specifically see mine, to see me finish it. Now that's dedication. So I can't just go and start playing the game when, a Zarin Isaac superfan like that is for whatever reason not here yet. Because he knew I was doing this tonight. And he let me know when he'd be home. And yeah. And I was late anyway, so it ended up, unintentionally working out perfectly because he'll be home from, I don't know, work or whatever he was doing in his mysterious Croatan-y ways. But Yeah. I have not watched The Orville. I really need to. I hear it's the best new Star Trek series. Wink, wink. But yeah, it's one I've been wanting to check out for a while. I understand they are doing another season or something, but it's just taken a while to happen for some reason. I have seen Last of Us Season 2, yes. Yes. And of course, I've played the game, as you probably know. So I know the story inside out and backwards. Yeah, it's interesting. The only issue I had with it, really, like the biggest issue, was the length. I felt like it should have been a few more episodes before they kind of got to that point in the story. You know, if you know the game story. I felt like the last couple episodes were really rushing through like major plot points to get to, because they wanted to get to that particular point at the end and end the season there. And I knew that's where they were going to end the season. It was the most logical point to do it. But I thought they had a couple more episodes, but apparently they did not. So yeah, the last episode in particular felt really rushed. Like, it was great to see all those iconic moments, just kind of bam, 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 one after the other. But yeah, they had to kind of juggle some, you know, the order of some events around a bit in order to make it all sort of work. But yeah, overall, I mean, I thought it was as good as it can be under considering the constraints they were under. To cram that much story into, like, what, 7-8 episodes? So, but yeah. So it says, Devin, you've been seeing some YouTube shorts clips of the Orville? Yeah, I feel like it might just be impossible to adapt. Oh, Last of Us 2? Yeah, it asks you for a lot of grace that isn't often asked of you on TV. Well, yes, because I mean, I'm assuming you know the game story. So it looks like season 3. They've talked about they're going to need 4 seasons to do the whole thing. So it'd be like, so season 1 or season 2 is Ellie, season 3 is Abby, and season 3 will end, I guarantee you, at the exact same moment that season 2 ended, with the showdown at the theater. And then season 4, the conclusion, will be the rest of the story from that point on, where it's kind of back and forth between the two of them a little more. So, yeah. So I think that's the most logical way to do it, I think. But now, those of us who are familiar with the story get it, and we're like, okay, yeah, cool, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely do it that way. But consider all the other people watching who know jack shit about the games, and this is their first experience with this story and will likely be their only experience with this story. Think about them. How are they going to take it? Well, I mean, think about how the like, at least with the game, people who didn't like that part could just kind of, you know, tough their way through it and get to the parts they do like, I guess, whatever their problems were with it. You know, it's more kind of it's longer, but it's also more condensed. Like you're experiencing larger chunks of it in a shorter period of time. You know what I mean? So, but with the show, I mean, they're going to be waiting like 2 years for the next season or whatever, however long they're doing. I hope they don't wait that long, honestly. I think they got to keep going while the momentum's there. But no, I think it's going to be 2 years. So they're going to wait 2 years for the next part. And the entire season is going to be Abby. They're going to be like, what the fucking fuck is this show even now? What is even going on? They're going to be so mad and so confused and feel so cheated. And then it'll end right where the season 2 ended. And then season 4 will be the as I say, the more back and forth leading to the final conclusion of the story. It's like, if you know the story, that makes sense, and that's cool. I'd like to see that. That's a good way to do it. Yes, excellent. But to a first timer to this story who was only experiencing it through the seasons, through the show, with such a long delay between chapters, like, oh my god, it's gonna be like the backlash from the game, but like way louder. So that's a very little amount to cover in season 4 too. Well, then it doesn't even need to be a full season. I mean, I know there's a couple of things in there. Like there's some more of Abby's story, and there's some more of Ellie's story. Like it fast forwards a few years or whatever. And then, their stories kind of collide again. And, yeah. I completely forgot who Isaac was. It took me a minute too. But then I remembered who he was, and I remembered who voiced him in the game, and I was so delighted that Jeffrey Wright, who voiced him in the game, plays Isaac in the show. That was a nice, wonderful bit of fan service. So my strongest memory is how fucking terrified I was during the Rat King sequence. Yes. Felt like my heart was about to. So that was, yeah, it's like, what if you had to fight the Thing in a very small, confined space? What would you do? Well, before or after shitting myself violently. Yeah. See, that's a sequence I'm really looking forward to seeing. The Rat King. And I swear to God, they better do as much of that shit practical as they can. Like, just go full on the Thing with it. Like, that's it. Like, that's your homage to the Thing moment, Don't fuck this up. This could be amazing. And honestly, I mean, I think their effects team is pretty trustworthy. I think the effects have been pretty solid. What they're needed to be of them, like, zombie effects and whatnot. But the makeup on the clickers and stuff is fantastic. Like, it's just spot on, right out of the game. So yeah, overall I've been enjoying it. I mean, a lot of the only complaint I had, like I said, is it's certain parts of it feel a bit rushed. But I get it. Like, I understand why. And they kind of need to push things along a little bit. I thought they blew sort of the shock value of who Abby was and what she was there for, by kind of playing her hand too openly too soon. Like, in the opening scene of episode 1, we find out who she is and why she's there, and we just know everything about her. And it just felt like an unnecessary bit of coddling for the audience. It's like, it's unfortunate you did that, because now when she does show up as a victim and Joel helps her, then it takes all the wind out of that. Because then when she leads him into the trap, basically, that becomes a betrayal. It's like a betrayal of Joel, a betrayal of us. Like, oh, I thought she was nice. What the hell's going on here? But by having that scene at the beginning of episode 1, it just takes everything out of that. But I get it. TV audience, they're definitely playing to a lower denominator, I think, than the game did. Yeah. Yes. Exact. Bonehaver says the show did a lot of telling and less showing, which annoyed me a little. Yeah. Well, like I said, a little too spoon feedy, like just kind of spoon feeding you lore and exposition and stuff, and I feel like the stuff that they skipped over to put this new unneeded stuff in was more important. I don't know if I blinked and missed it, but did we see the scene where Joel and Tommy tortured a guy for information and Ellie saw it? Did we see that? Because I remember that was a pretty big, important moment in the game. And that played directly into her hunting down Nora and beating her for information. That was it. That was like, it was a huge character moment because it's like, up to that point, she had thought of herself as better than Joel because she'd never crossed that line. But then in that moment, ironically, to avenge Joel, she crossed that line. In fact, I remember the moment in the game. You only have one option, which is to hit Nora. And it's just the shot of Ellie in the red light, just looking down at her with such like, just an incredible range of emotions playing across her face, honestly. The mocap in that game is incredible. And it gives you all the time in the world to push that button. So you cross that line. So Ellie crosses that line when you cross that line. Like, I just love how the game played with those little moral choices and sometimes didn't give you a choice. You had to do the abhorrent thing, you know. And I can see how that might sit poorly with some people, but it was a complex, challenging story that had a lot to say. So it needed to hammer those points home in ways that you wouldn't forget. But the thing that made that moment particularly powerful is it was the moment that Ellie became, you know, kind of in her mind, just as horrible a person as Joel and all the other people around her. You know, she was no longer the puritanical princess. Not that she ever really was, but you know what I mean. She hadn't crossed that line. So I don't remember if they had that scene in the show. I don't think they did. Yeah, the counselor character, and I mean, I can't hate that character because it was Catherine O'Hara, and I love Catherine O'Hara, but yeah, well, and the other thing was that the show they crammed all the flashbacks into one episode, which is great. We get like the super deluxe ultra Joel and Ellie episode, but you know, in the game, those flashbacks are sprinkled throughout and were often connected to things happening in the present. And I feel like just lumping them all together, you lose all of those connections, which were nice little story threads. They had deeper meaning than just being flashbacks. So, yeah, again, lack of time. They literally didn't have time to sprinkle them throughout because they didn't have enough fucking episodes. Should have been at least 10. At least 10 to get to that point in the story. Fuck's sake. I'm also not sure what to think of Bella Ramsey. I suppose she'll grow on me like she did after season 1, but she doesn't work as older Ellie for me at the moment. You know, you're not the first person I've heard say that. I mean, part of it, I think, is just Bella Ramsey being Bella Ramsey, where she just has a naturally youthful look. I mean, she's in like her 20s now, isn't she? Like, it's been a long time since she did Game of Thrones, like a lot longer than any of us probably want to think about. But yeah, she's like, I mean, she is the age that Ellie was in the game at that point. That's the funny thing. So I was like, oh, she doesn't act old enough. It's like, yeah, but she literally is the age of the character right now. If anything, she was playing younger before because she was supposed to be, 5 years younger or whatever, like 14 or whatever it was. So I don't know. You know, see Game of Thrones? That was the one that put Bella Ramsey on the map. She played this just little spitfire of head of one of these houses, one of these smaller houses where basically, I guess her family got wiped out and she was the only heir left to the throne, and she took it super fucking seriously and was not messing around. like she was like, little Spitfire, but her performance in that made such an impression that they actually she was supposed to be a one-off character in just like this sort of conference hall scene with a bunch of the heads of the houses, and but she made such an impression in that scene that they wrote her into a bunch of other stuff and gave her like the most epic death scene in the final season. You know, like just really went out like in true like epic Greek mythological fashion. You know, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, everybody just loved Bella right from the get-go. And so having that context and remembering her performance in Game of Thrones, I haven't really seen her in much since. I was overjoyed when I heard that she'd been picked for Ellie. I was like, oh, she'll be great. Yeah, she's got that fire, the same kind of fire that Ellie has. Yeah. So I don't know. So maybe that makes me a little biased because I just, you know, I'll always, you know, adore her performance in Game of Thrones for being just such a badass. So I still see that in, you know, when she plays Ellie. But there are moments that do come off a little, I don't know, a little awkward. I don't know, but it comes and goes. Like when she's good, she's really good, you know? And it's hard to say. I mean, I know not everybody likes her, but whatever. I think she's doing a good job. Yeah, well, yeah. See, as that's a good way of putting it. Bonehaver says not contextualizing the flashbacks is going to hurt it a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the flashbacks are fine, but I mean, they just in this case, they just play as a nice little series of vignettes. They give us a quick little rundown of what life was like until it went to shit, and then, you know, goes from there. But it definitely has more impact and more meaning, and you feel more connected to the story and the characters when it is contextualized. So, yeah. I don't want to hate on her, but she does not have the emoting ability to pull off an older Ellie from what I've seen. I see Bonehaver says too, yeah. Should have gotten Kaylee Spenny to play adult Ellie. I like Bella Ramsey, but I do think certain roles don't work for certain people. Fair enough. Now, interesting bit of trivia I found out. Apparently, the girl who plays Abby was originally one of the actors considered to play Ellie. Yeah. So, for that reason, I think it's great that they got her in as Abby. But also kind of give us some idea of what her version of Ellie might have been like. So, I don't know. I mean, they're meant to be like two sides of the same coin, right? So, so it does make sense that they get, you know, an Abby that's more kind of the same stature as Ellie, rather than being, you know, Lou Ferrigno with a ponytail. But yeah, but even like just seeing her in the first few scenes she was in, I was just like, holy shit, yeah, she would have made it. She would have been an awesome Ellie. I can definitely see it. Like, no question. I can absolutely see it. Which will make this whole sort of dynamic all the more interesting. It'll be like Ellie versus almost Ellie. She plays the pissed off part as Abby. The pissed off part as Abby better than Bella does as Ellie. Is that how you judge acting? How well one does piss offedness? That's true. I don't know. It depends. Like I feel like when Bella does the whole thing with Ellie cussing someone out I think she does that quite well. She's quite eloquent with the cuss words, as I would expect Ellie to be. I mean, Ellie had a mouth on her, so I was so happy when I first saw her in season 1, and one of the first words out of her mouth is an F-bomb. I'm like, yes, that's Ellie. So I don't know. Yeah, but like I guess back to what you were saying, is like, yeah, I see a lot of people saying that about her, that she doesn't act sort of more like adult Ellie would. Well, young adult Ellie. She's about like 19, but the funny thing is she is that age, but also she just has very naturally like young looks. She just has very smooth features, so it makes her look, she's gonna age like. Well, she isn't going to age. Basically, she'll always have a baby face, I think. So, yeah, like in the pilot, yeah, yeah. One of the things I was definitely looking for, and was I knew would kind of make or break the show, was the opening scene in the pilot with Joel and Sarah and Tommy when everything starts to go to shit. I knew that scene had to work. Because if that scene didn't work, then none of it was going to work. So I've seen that scene in the game so many times. I've played it several times because I played the game a couple. I played the first one a couple of times. But I also watched Rose play as well, and it's just one of those scenes. Like if you're not bawling your eyes out by the end of it, you just have no heart. So I was like, okay, that scene is iconic. Everybody remembers it. It's one of the most brutal opening scenes of a video game ever, and rivaled only by Max Payne, perhaps. But that's a story for another time. So yeah, the scene worked. I was sitting there, I was ready. I was just like, yep, destroy me, scene. You better fucking destroy me, scene. Like, come on. You got one job here, and that job is to destroy me. And sure enough, it destroyed me, good and plenty. Very well done. Bravo for all involved. It was amazing. Hey, Crowlatin's here. Excellent. Yeah. The thing about the show I didn't understand was how clean their clothes were. Wow, yeah, movie logic. When you play the game, their clothes look lived in. Yeah, fair enough. They had her perfect for season 1, but her not being able to age up. Well, like literally. Like I said, she's literally the age of the character, but yeah. Apparently Twitch is still being shit. I've adjusted so many goddamn settings. We're even getting the 2160p option today on Twitch. I'm allowing it to enforce encoder settings or whatever. Like, I don't know what more I can do. I played the game so many times that season 1 was sort of an out-of-body experience. Like listening to a good cover of your favorite song. No matter how good it is, it can't compare. Well, fair enough. I mean, you could probably say the same about any adaptation of something, really. Because, do we have... That's it. We have the jar. Okay, we'll float in space. Sure. I thought we need a dono goal. We do not have a dono goal. Dono goal. Dono goal. Dono goal. What should it be for this week? I think groceries. Where the fuck is it? I am blind, apparently. Is it this? Yes. They call it a tip goal. Maybe we should be calling it tips, since I use the waiter analogy all the time. Oh yeah, there isn't even one on here. There we go. And what is Monday? Monday. It's the 23rd. Is that right? Yes. All right, so this goal will end on Monday, the 23rd. So we've only got 6 days to plunge it out of existence with much tippage. So much the tippage. Okay. So strange. I'm not actually seeing the donation goal. Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Is this it? No, this is it. Okay. It's right there on top of the screen where you can see it clearly. It's like right there, but it's not showing on the screen for some reason. I may need an ambulance to stand by when the Rat King scene starts. Yes. I don't know if you talked about it. I'm excited. Yes, we mentioned the Rat King earlier. He says, excited to see what they do with the Rat King. One of my favorite parts in the game. Yeah, definitely. Scared the shit out of me first time I played it. Yep. The whole build up to that encounter was great. Loved the atmosphere. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Huge homage to The Thing. That one. Which is why I was saying, like, I hope they try to use as much practical as they can. To sort of properly homage the homage, as it were. So, pretty cool. All right, why isn't this stupid donut goal working? Stupid donut goal. What's this button do? What's this button do? What's this button do? Oh, it's loading something. What? Church, stop licking yourself, dude. Gosh, you're so loud, cat. Oh, I don't fucking know. I can't be bothered to look right now. I was gonna see if maybe if I changed the layout option, it might have made a difference there. It didn't even save the goal. Maybe that's why it's not displaying anything. Okay, that's... All right. Start goal. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't end a few seconds ago. It has 4 days to go. 4 days. There. Just get it. Fuck's sake. I'm actually trying to change this to a different one, like just for a different design. And I don't know if it's just broken or what. Like, I swear everything I use is just janky as fuck. It's amazing any of it works at all. Holding it all together, man. Anyway, I'm going to pop out to the... Wait a second. Do we even have a BRB screen? Oh, yeah, we do. Actually, we have a fun one. It's all Dead Space clips of the past. So you can see Dead Space stuff, I guess. And oddly, it's I looked at it earlier, it's the old clips thing. It's not the newer one. So I wonder if the old one started working again. I might have to look into that, because I actually liked that one better. It seemed to pick better selections of clips. But anyway, enjoy that. I'm just going to head out to the space deck for a space smoke. And I'll see you in a space bit. All right. Enjoy some clips. The fuck is the BRB button connected to? Hold on a second. I think it's connected to... Actually, Krolatin, you can. You can actually make clips from YouTube videos now. YouTube VODs. On YouTube. And I'm willing to wager they'll be much better quality than the Twitch ones that seem to just consume the bit rate and resolution. All right, BRB screen, where are you going? Here. Yeah. That's correct. And you play the song. Okay, are we good now? Let's try that again. There we go. All right, enjoy, everybody. I'll be back shortly. What's this? Yeah, I think it's just this. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God, it's freaking out. Holy shit. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Wow. I see. He's like half stuck through the grate and the game's just freaking out. That is beautiful. That is art right there, folks. Targeting system. Well, yes, I did keep wasting ammo because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. What am I getting hit by here?
systems enabled.
Oh, hello, dead body. Let's just make sure you don't come back to haunt us. Exactly, Isaac. Exactly. Here we go. Hi there. I forgot about you. Okay. Can we look in that hole there? Ah, Jesus! Fuck! Okay, I've never had that happen before, ever. Oh my god, seriously? Where am I supposed to go? Oh! My head randomly explodes. Really? I guess I already dealt with him. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we already came through here, so. Alright. Good. Oh, Jesus! Ah! I guess that was the last time we came through here, not this time. Was I saying like 10 minutes ago, like, oh yeah, I never fall for those ones that are playing possum. I spot them every time. Ow. Alright, what we're gonna do here. There. Do that. Head up here. Come on, come on, come on. Boom! That's right.
Successful. Transporting patient.
Okay.
Let's just hope that's electricity that thing. I've managed to override Mercer's lockdown. There's a secondary tram station nearby, and you can take it to hydroponics. Let's just hope there's enough time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. that was like a victory, Leroy Jenkins. It was awesome. Oh my god, seriously? Get off me! No! Oh my god. Went down the hole. That was perfect. That was amazing. Take forever, Isaac. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, just great. Okay, we read it. We read it. We read it. You don't need to type the whole god. Command chair, we go. How many viewers did I lose?
Only about 5. Okay, excellent. Glad that went over so well. Wonder if spaceship or spacesuit man will be. Did I say spaceship the whole way in? Did I say the wrong thing again? Don't even know my own real actual name. Spacesuit man. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Who knows? At least we're having fun.
Oh, fuck. There goes my head. That, spacesuit man. Recording started. Spaceship. No, fuck. Spacesuit man. That's my theme song. Okay. Anyway, keep them coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Space window and space fan have been powered on.
Thank you.
Jesus!
I can't move. Hold on. I'm trapped under the chair. Hold on. Hold on. Fuck.
How did that even happen?
Fuck off! Oh god! No! Run! No! 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 Ah! Run! Oh my god! No! 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 Fucking run! Fucking run, please! Ah! Fuck! God damn it! No! Can you? Ah! Can you fucking aim? Thank you. Heal that much.
And that's just a taste of the chaos you can expect from our Dead Space streams here, folks. Well, let's see here. What happens if we go here? Aha. Is that right, though? I don't think that's... No, hold on. Because when we do this... Yeah. Death counter's back, baby. So... Did we want the camera down there? Down below where the death count is? Oh, I gotta reset the number again. Hold on a second. But that's where we left off. 85 so far. Maybe I'll do a supercut at some point of all the deaths. Every single one of them. Don't ask me when that's coming, because I'll probably never do it. But it's a nice thought, isn't it? Hey, Michael, he says epic chaos. Yes. All right, so I guess if we go back here, I'm going to need my other hay board. Let me just grab the hay board. Yes, playing Dead Space. Originally a console game. With mouse and keyboard. What the hell? Well, you know, PC and all that. What are you gonna do? Alright, I think we're all untangled here. freshly rebooted just for you. All right. For maximum performance in theory. Oh, yeah. We installed Resident Evil 2, didn't we? That'd be a fun one. That's the remake. And I've got the remake of 3. I have the regular HD version of 4, but not the recent remake they did. Oh, wait a minute. I might have it on PlayStation. I don't know if it's PS4 or PS5. I don't know. I'll find out one of these days, but not today. Today, we will remain ignorant of whatever the truth is. So, we had some fun playing Repo the other day. Definitely recommend checking out the VOD on that. If not, don't worry. I'll be chopping it up into nice, easily digestible YouTube chunks. Probably some shorts and some longs. So, enjoy. Let's see. Dude, Space. In Steam. Okay. Steamy. It is launching. The game is launching. I don't know why it goes to that green screen every time. It's very strange. Building shaders. Oh boy. The first time I ran this, that's where it got stuck, and it would not load past this point. I did not do a test run of this before the stream. I just assumed it would still work, as it worked the last time we did it, and that wasn't that long ago. Alright, building shaders went away. That's good. Computer's chugging away. I can hear it. Oh, here we go. We have a mouse pointer. Things are animated again. Hey, epilepsy! Excellent. Well, not excellent if you have that, but, you know. Beware of flashing things. Dead Space contains everything that your mom was afraid of you seeing. Alright. You guys want full volume on this, I think. Mm-hmm. All right. So just double check here. So you know what we're running. Video options. We are 4K. 60 hertz because we're broadcasting in 60 frames per second, so I'm matching that frame rate to give you the best possible VOD, basically, and VSync to try to lock to that frame rate as best as we can. It's also supposed to help reduce screen tearing. We'll see how well that works. You can do 50, you can do 60. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. 59.9401. That's very specific. Hold on. So what were we doing? We were doing 60. But yeah, no, I think actually, technically, we want to do this one. 59.94. Yeah. That's what it should be. Alright. Full screen. Yeah, what? Borderless. Window, no, full screen. Yeah. Okay, apply. Apply. Okay. Yeah. No, I think. Oh, that's what it was. It was doing the refresh rate thing. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Good. Motion blur, just a little bit. I usually don't like motion blur, but we have just a little bit on there. Dynamic resolution, no, I didn't worry about that. Anti-aliasing, Just to use the NVIDIA one. Yeah, ultra. Whatever the best. Oh, ray traced ambient occlusion. So we do have some ray tracing in this one. I couldn't remember. So that's pretty cool. So that just gives us more realistic lighting, and given how much of the atmosphere is based on the lighting in this, well, yeah, it's always good to have better quality, depth of field quality high. Yeah, so basically, long and the short of it is, everything is cranked. Absolutely cranked. All right, audio, we should have, yes, 3D audio. So, if you have headphones, I'd suggest wearing them for the best effect. It'll sound like you're there with me. I don't know which part's scarier, the game or me. Mono panning. What is this? Mixing between left or right. Down mix channel. Okay. Keep audio in background. Yes. So even when the game is closed, we can still hear the audio. And everything else is cranked. Subtitles. We should have subtitles. Yes. Oh, yeah, gross. Yeah, no, we'll do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. Speaker name color, speaker name. Yeah, because it just makes it easier sometimes to... And you got all these different spoken languages. You got English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, Polish, simplified Chinese. So, there you go. The voice language. See, it would be great if you could choose voice language and subtitle language. Then you could play it in a different language, but with English subtitles, right? So, unless the subtitles are always English, I don't know. I have no idea. See, because I liked, was it Onimusha Warlords, that remaster they did? It had some minor issues, but otherwise was pretty solid. They allowed you to play it in the original Japanese with English subtitles, and they even had subtitles for the cinematics, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Let's double check the controls, make sure we still got our mouse mapping here. No matter how much I refresh, fucking Twitch is acting up. This is what I get for asking, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why it just suddenly started acting up like that. I haven't really fiddled with things that much on my end, and certainly not in ways that should just, like, blow apart the stream, you know? I know it was working fine when the bitrate was tanked, and I didn't realize it. After an update, I checked everything this time. It was all correct, and I gave it more options that should make it stream better. I don't know. We'll just have to keep playing around with it, and hope that they get the HEVC options up ASAP, because that wowould really make a big difference. Keep hoping. Maybe this time? No. This time? No. Aw. Sorry, Carlatin. Well, I hope you're able to at least watch it on YouTube. Alright. Let's see where we left off. Here we go, guys. Finally back to Dead Space. Yeah, it's scared me so bad it turned my hair white. Well, that's okay. Older, maybe wiser. It's been a few months since we last played, just like it was the last time we played. And I have no idea what's going on. Alright, we need to, there. My mouse was a little slow. So what were we doing again? We did, Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Huh. Nope. Uh-huh. Okay. Reach the executive shuttle. Oh my god, we're already at this? Holy shit. Okay, hold on. What? Okay, so that's the stasis. That's all I needed to know. That isn't all I needed to know, though. I also need to know, which frickin' button was it? Okay, well, that's inventory. Yeah, that's great. I love how 3D it looks. Alright, so... Is it just like enter or no? Ah, X. Thank you. Okay. You defeated the improved tentacle monster, then escaped. That's all I remember. Okay, there you go. Oh snap, you're in chapter 8. No, I'm in chapter 10, actually. Chapter 10. Alright, investigate Mercer's quarters, which I guess we have not done yet. I've still got to find 3 more rigs. One might be in the hangar bay. Probably in the tunnels or near tram maintenance. Oh, great. Says rig's probably somewhere. In engineering? Oh my god. All the places I don't want to go to again. I can't reach Mercer's room while the crew deck is sealed off. Kine said Mercer moved all research on the marker to his quarters on the crew deck. Nicole, tell me you didn't walk into a trap. I have to go there. I have to know. Alright. So, we're trying to get to the executive suites. God, how is my ammo even... God. I have no idea. Like, let's check all our weapons. Okay. Got a few shots there. Alright, what other weapons do I have? What else do we have? Do I have anything with, yeah, what's this one? Flamethrower? Oh. Ah, here we are. Okay, there we are. You don't click on it. You, yes. Well, no, hold on. It's not quite what I wanted to do. I wanted to, oh, god damn it. Can I not unequip? Yeah. Yes. Oh, there. Thank you. Put it there, please. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Fuck. What was the damn button? Z? No. X. That's what it is. X. Reach the executive shuttle. Okay, we gotta go this way. To main atrium. Okay. Oh, fuck. Ew, 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 ew. Oh. Yes, please. I've been in here. Huh. When I used this, that light flickered over there. I wonder if that means they're on the same circuit. No, I think it was just a coincidence. I'm overthinking it. I'm being an engineer. I'm very in character. Now, which way did we go? Right, that was around that way. Into the break room, I guess. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm vaguely remembering this now. It was a few months ago we were playing this, so. Like riding a bike. Yes, I'm cowering in fear like a pro. Electrical systems. Okay, that is the correct way to go. Sure. Crew deck. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. I guess there. Is that the crew deck? Yeah. Oh, moly. Which door is it gonna be? What? Oh, we're on the bridge again. Okay. What was that? I got everything in here. I'd like to find a bench. Is this a bench here? Yeah. Wanted to see where our upgrades are at. Oh, okay. We've been busy. Looks like air is maxed. Stasis duration is maxed. There's still a few more nodes we can add, but we need to get the higher level suit. I'm not sure which level we are. Level 4, I think. There's at least one more level of suit. And we have 5 nodes. Well, what's this one? Stasis energy. So the amount of energy that stasis takes. We can max that one out. Let's do that. And hit points. We get an extra hit point. Let's do that. Because we're going to be getting into some dangerous territory. So, probably good to max those out now while we can. Meanwhile, plasma cutter. Anything we can do here? Or have we maxed everything? Oh. Rate of fire. Oh, capacity. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That's fine. What about the line gun? Damage. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's grab the special one. So we should be using the laser trap. Could be useful. Guessing that's our secondary fire with the line gun. Their contact beam, not too much. Secondary fire damage. It's basically max as much as it can be right now. Weird. Force gun, haven't even touched it. Okay, good. Oh, really? And Seven Spartan says, I think there's cheat codes in that circle in the break room. Entirely possible. Now, I'm sure there was a save point near here. Yes. Hey, our upgrade gave us some ammo. Nice. I think there's a save point right over here. No, there's a store. Well, let's take a look at the store. I don't even know how much money we have. 13,350. All right. Yeah, what do we got? Okay, so we'll keep the flamethrower because I think we might end up needing to use it. Force gun. We do not need any of that. Okay, thank you. And the force gun itself weighs nothing and is only worth 1 if you sell it. Oh, ruby semiconductor. Yeah, these are just money. Sell. Hell yeah. Sell that. Hell yeah, we got the good stuff. Alright, what else? Anything else we don't really need here? No, I think everything else we need. Got that. We got a ripper. We need ammo, certainly. Oh, we can probably use some health packs too. Like Jesus. All right. Well, let's get some. No. Oh, contact beam upgrade. Interesting. Node. Force gun upgrade. Yeah, what's this one? Ripper upgrade. Ricochet tracer. Ooh. I like the sound of that. What's this one? Flamethrower. Jellified hydrazine. Bring this part to the bench to extend the upgrade path. Get access to a special upgrade. Ah, okay. I like the sound of those. Line racks. Here we are. Plasma energy. Yeah, let's get... Oh, yeah, okay. Just get a whole bunch. There. Okay. Good. And we'll get a couple of these. I mean, we're bound to find more, right? So... And just a couple of small ones. There. Alright. Guess I'll chat here for my library of Twitch emotes. Finally, you sold the Ruby semiconductors. I know, right? I don't even know how long those were there, but I'm guessing a while. Meanwhile, got rid of the ammo we didn't need and put everything towards things we actually did want. So, cool. I'm kind of curious about them upgrades, like the Ricochet tracer for the Ripper. This Jellify, what if it works like napalm or something? Maybe spreads? I don't know. I don't know. Contact beam can be pretty crazy, I know that one. But, alright. And no suit upgrade, I guess. Do we know what level our suit is? Are we able to determine that from our inventory? Level 4. Level 4 suit. Alright. We got map. Okay, we gotta get in there somehow. Alright. Great. We have found nothing. Found a lot in Chapter 9. I think we found everything in Chapter 9. Holy shit. Nice. And quite a few in Chapter 8. Just to imply that Chapter 10 has barely yet begun. Is this what you are telling me? Oh, where are we going? This way? The crew deck. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, fuck. Okay, why is it completely black in there? Why is it just completely dark? Father mucker. I'm hearing people down there. Sounded like it was coming from here. Maybe that was a hint. Oh, hey. Sure. Why is there scary elbows? You know you're in deep shit whenever there's scary elbows. Well, they said that one guy would be in the tunnels somewhere, right? Possibly near maintenance. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, that was to be expected, right? Oh. Hey, we found it! Holy shit, what a guess! What a guess! Ha! God damn! We found Benson's rig. Holy shit. See, I don't know. I almost feel like that was a hint. It might have been an audio hint that that's where Benson's rig was. Very subtle. I mean, let us right to it. As soon as I went through the door, the sound stopped. Now, if we still hear it when I go through that door again, then we'll know it was just ambient noise. If not, then we'll know it was Benson calling to us. Saying, take my rig, get my shit. Silent. It was right here. Oh, that's the tram. That's the tram. That's the tram, man. Do we have to take the tram? I'm guessing. Well, yeah, great idea. However, it's over there. I'm over here. Never the twain shall meet. You know what I'm saying? As if I can look through over the railing of the two-dimensional image in front of me. There's a psychological term for that. I forget what it is. Oh, Jesus! Oh, do you have a semiconductor? No, just flamethrower fuel. Cheap bastard, I got gallons of the shit. Give me something I really need. Alright, well. It wants me to go, I mean, it wants me to go this way. I just... I don't know. You want me to just go walkies? Like, what are we doing here? Are we seriously walking down the tunnel, you maniac? Well, we can't. This way. Oh, crew deck tram station. Okay. Ah, okay. Did you just get clonked in the face with the door? Like, went, Great. Hey, c'est une banche. We have a banche. Oh, 100 credits. Try not to blow all that in one place. Oh, goody, more force. Oh, you probably get more energy for the force energy. Jesus. Did we get it? We didn't get any of those upgrades, did we? No, we didn't. No. It would have indicated as such. Look at how healthy I am, though. I feel like I could take on anything. Carlatin is freaking out about the reticle in the middle of the screen. Jesus.
I'm losing you.
Oh, there you are.
The crew deck must be interfering with the signal.
I can guess what that something is.
If the marker's active... Shit. The crew deck is locked down, but the deck supervisor might have an override key. The last location I have for her is the gym. How long will it take to install the singularity core on that shuttle?
Not long, if no one tries to stop me.
Hurry. We can't leave the marker in their hands.
Alright, thanks, Krista, or whatever the fuck your name is. Find the crew deck key. Alright. Oh. Joy, more flamethrower fuel. Is it already broken? Okay. Just double checking my mouse map. Yeah, see, like this is ray tracing here, where it does like it behaves the way light would. Yeah, yes. Okay. Okay, crew deck. Common area. Oh, this will be a nice, pleasant place, I'm sure. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think this unitology thing might be a cult, but I'm not sure. Like, looks a little bit culty to me, but I don't know. The worst part about this is these are all whole bodies, which means one of those bat things shows up. It could reanimate them, which means we gotta get to stomping. And we gotta make sure we get every last one of them. As long as we manage to stomp off some of their limbs, they won't get reanimated. And if a bat shows up, then all we gotta deal with is the bat. Okay. Who's next? Who wants some more of Mr. Stompy? Anybody else? I don't want to leave any. They're just people, Isaac. People like you and me. They were just, you know, crazy. Gotta make sure we've got all of them. Okay, that will be handy. That'll also be handy. No. I think we got them all. It's messy work, but it had to be done. Alrighty, what do we have? No, let's see what we can get rid of to make room for things that we actually want. Okay, we can get rid of that. Excellent, thank you. Okay. What are these? We grab one of these upgrades, maybe. Ricochet Tracer. Let's do the jellified hydrazine. There. Have a productive day. Yes, I am sure that it will be very productive. Thank you. We'll get some more ammo. There. Good. Why are you defiling me, Windows? There we go. Okay. Okay. So how are we looking for our weapons? 44, 6. So the line cutter we've got the least, so... Alright, let's try it. We'll stick with the plasma cutter for the most part. But we'll, Central Nexus.
Security card required.
Crew deck key card. Oh, that's what we need. We need that key card. It's the Twinkle Twinkle song. Okay. Alright. Is this the way we're going? Zero G gym. I mean, that's... Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yes. Any others hanging up? Yeah, okay. Such a good use of ammo, eh? I'm sure I won't regret that at all. Nope, we're empty. We are fully empty of pulse rounds. Excellent. All is going according to plan. Let's go to the gym. Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, all the writings on the walls translate to something. Some of them are secret messages, little bits of lore. Some might be cheat codes. I remember there was, yeah, now that you mention it, there was like, I remember in the original, there was a room, it was like near one of the sort of tram station, like area, like where you'd wait with the other passengers. And there was like bloody writing on the walls, and there was like circles on the walls. And the circles, if you decoded them, they were in like the Dead Space language. If you decoded them, they were like some kind of cheat code or something. More fucking bodies. Jesus, there would just be so many. Oh, Jesus. I thought that was one of the bats. Yeah, we gotta we gotta do this every time we see these bodies, because otherwise, we ever come back through here, they are all gonna be after us. Come on, Isaac. It's leg day. Yeah, it's definitely leg day in this level. Holy shit. Alright, any more? That's quite frankly what I'm more worried about, because, you know, if a bat gets into a room like that, then... Ooh, schematics. For what? Rig! I think we just got the level 5 rig. Well, the schematics, anyway.
Confirmed.
Level 3 clearance. Got some line racks. Stasis pack. Excellent. Very nice. Alright. So we're loading up on stuff here. I feel like we should let's head back, and we'll load in that schematic into the store. Great, we got 2 more line rack shots. Woo! I just spend all that in one place. Common area. Oh, Jesus. All right. We did this. This is our fault. God, we literally just went shopping with all of this just carnage behind us. There. That was our 2 shots. And that's why the line racks are expensive. Hey, thank you for the sub, Wannabe Newfie. 69 months. Nice. And there we go. We got our level 5 suit, folks. We can't afford it. It's $60,000. We have 50. But, you know, we do what we can. Yeah, I think we'll keep these stasis packs. I feel like we may need them if we are out of stasis. That's logical, huh? I guess we sold all our Ripper blades back in the day, didn't we? Alright. Well, we did purchase the flamethrower upgrade, but we need to get to a bench. The hell was that? Yes. Oh. Okay. Excellent.
Now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, good. Excellent. Very useful, probably. Okay. Ah. A bonge. And I guess that's the elevator. I guess we just missed that when we walked in. Flamethrower upgrade. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Should have opened up a new path. Yes, over here. Jellified hydrazine firewalls burn for much longer. Okay. Not what I thought that was going to do, but cool. We have a node. I don't know where we got that. Did somebody just drop one and we found it, maybe? I don't know. I'm not complaining. Cool. Anyway, we haven't even touched the upgrades on the flamethrower yet. We're going to focus on our other stuff first. Main thing is the rig. Actually, hold on. Let's just double check. Hey, good morning, Mike Hayes from the UK. Anything left? No, everything's locked. Alright, so we've done everything we can with the suit for now. And that's fine. I think when we get the level 5 suit, then we'll get access to the daughter stuff. So yeah, it's great you fixed the tram and all, but yeah, get your ass back in there. We're not done yet. Okay, fine. Oh, the save station was right here. That's fine. We did some things. There you go. See, that scream was ambient noise. The big difference. Locker room and showers. Oh, we just did this, didn't we? Yeah, we just did this. There's bodies everywhere and just the horror never stopped. Alright, where does this go? Okay, so this goes out to... I mean, I feel like this is the perfect place for an ambush. Just saying, vents everywhere. No? No ambush today? Alright, maybe later, guys. So we need power for this elevator. Okay. Ooh. What this? Text log. Let's read a book. Use the kinesis module to grab your balls and shoot them into the ring. The O-ring. Before the timer runs out. Beating off each level yields a reward that can be claimed from the hookers. When the center of a ring lights up, target that ring for a score multiplier. Play balls! Anyway, I'm going to take a short break. Because I want a snack. But then I'm going to come back. And yes, I saw that Legally Blind Gamer, 69 months. Nice. You hit the magic number. Alright, I shall return, enjoy some hilarious Dead Space clips, and I'll be back shortly.
Not enjoying these things. Oh my god, come on. Oh! What the? Oh my god, my head's gone. What? No. Just stay in there. Yeah, I am aware. I am aware. Yeah, that's fine. Just calm down.
Life support and climate system malfunction.
Shit.
Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Are you gonna open the door or what? Open the fucking door! Open! Open the door! Why are you not opening?
Life support and climate
What the
system
fuck?
malfunction.
Why are you not opening?
Please contact repair specialist.
Open! What the fucking fuck?
Really? I think he's already dealt with him. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we already came through here, so. Alright. Good. Oh, Jesus! Ah! I guess that was the last time we came through here, not this time. Was I saying like 10 minutes ago, like, oh yeah, I never fall for those ones they're playing possum. I spot them every time. Ow.
This. Yeah, I think it's just this. Oh, jeez. Ah, oh my god, it's freaking out. Holy shit. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Wow. I see. He's like half stuck through the grate, and the game's just freaking out. That is beautiful. That is art right there, folks.
Oh, fuck. There goes my head.
Goddamn.
That,
Ah, fuck. God damn it. No, can you... Ah! Can you fucking aim? Thank you. Alright, what we're gonna do here. There. Do that. And up here. Come on, come on, come on. Boom! That's right.
Successful. Transporting patient.
Okay.
Let's just hope that's allowed you to see that thing. I've managed to override Mercer's lockdown. There's a secondary tram station nearby, and you can take it to hydroponics. Let's just hope there's enough time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. That was like a victory, Leroy Jenkins. It was awesome.
oh my god, seriously? Where am I supposed to go? Oh! My head randomly explodes. Spaceship Man, yeah. In the command chair we go. How many viewers did I lose? Only about 5. Okay, excellent. Glad that went over so well. I wonder if spaceship or spacesuit man will be. Did I say spaceship the whole way in? Did I say the wrong thing again? Don't even know my own real actual name. Spacesuit man. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Who knows? At least we're having fun. Here we go. Hi there. I forgot about you. Okay. Can we look in that hole there? Ah, Jesus! Fuck! Okay, I've never had that happen before, ever. Fuck off! Oh god! No! Run! 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 Ah! Run! Oh my god! No! 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 Fucking run! Fucking run, please! Anyway, keep them coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Space window and space fan have been powered on.
Thank you.
Jesus!
I can't move. Hold on. I'm trapped under the chair. Hold on. Hold on.
How did that even happen?
Recording started. Spaceship. No. Fuck. Welcome back, everyone. Yes, I'm trying not to scream so much in my playthroughs because there were some noise complaints. We're just going to try to quietly quake in terror. I'm sure there will be the odd random outburst. So I'm shoving huge handfuls of nuts in my mouth. They are delicious. Unsalted, therefore healthy. I have spoken. Nuts are good. So how's everybody doing out there? Any OG Dead Space fans? Screaming is all the fun. Should have a chat box on here. It's too clean. Need to dirty it up a bit. Make it dirty. There we go. Complaints? Oh no, not recently. There. The smallest chat box in the world. Let's make it a little bigger, shall we? Yeah. There. Kind of works. Yes. No, it's too. Oh, hold on. There. That's a little better. Well, offset it a little bit. I don't want it right flush with the edge, then it just looks weird. I know you are, Carlatin. Absolutely. Oh. This is not the mixed nuts, but I'm not disappointed. It's banana chips. Any other OG fans? Any OG fans who watched my original playthrough back in 2008, 2009? other than Croatan. All right, only Croatan. Excellent. Nice to know my legacy is secure with Croatan. And only Croatan. Oh, look at Blind Gamer did. There we go. I got two. Two. Well, for all you apparent newbies to the madness of me and all that I do, welcome. "25 seconds of lag from Twitch." Yeah, who else would it be? I don't know. Who else? It took so long for you to get to you and for you to respond. I've already forgotten what you're referring to. I was watching some of the repo footage. The part I'm just walking around very loudly, talking to myself because everybody's dead. And I didn't know what to do with their heads. Well, then the monster just ended up coming right to me. Because he couldn't see, but he could hear. And boy, did I make a lot of noise. The only OG here that would be a reminder of your legacy. Yes, of course. Never let them forget Croatan. Never let them forget. But at least I'm making sure to get Dead Space done, if nothing else. Probably won't all be tonight. We'll chip away at it over the next couple days. See, we got another rig, but I'm not sure what that does for us. I think it just puts us one step closer to having like that ultimate rig, or not the ultimate rig, but the ultimate security pass, so we can open all the doors. So if we can find the other two. It would also be an interesting way to put to the test my postulation that we are given audio clues when we get close to the rigs. Sounds of a human in distress of some kind. So, yeah. Ha! That's true. Legal My Gamer says, I give you my firstborn daughter as tribute. Please let us leave. Yes. Kendra's nowhere near as much of a jerk in this one. Yes, so far. Aiden says, I think the actress that played it, Abby, should have played as Ellie in The Last of Us Season 2, the show. And some UFC chick should have played as Abby. Bella Ramsey was great in Season 1, but not 2. Okay, cool. We talked about that like 2 hours ago, but thank you for chiming in. I guess you're just a really slow typer. That's okay. I appreciate the effort. Well, on the plus side, at least I know that the VODs are working okay. I was able to grab the one from the other night without any problems. It just took it took a while to process the final VOD. But when it did, it was fine. I was able to grab it and convert it to something Vegas friendly. Boy, Rose was only streaming at 720p, 30 frames per second. So holy shit, that file scrubs fast. Just like zoom right through. We get up into the 4K stuff and it's just like time to get back to it. Oh, I see. Is that your determination, Kralatin? I'll have you know, I have ice cream. And you know, ice cream. Which I just remembered. Thanks to you. I was thinking, what is another way in which I can be distracted that would annoy Kralatin slightly? And then I remembered, Rose picked up ice cream for me and for her. So I might have ice cream. Then we'll get back to it. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the actress who played Abby was actually originally in the running to play Ellie. She was one of their big choices. Where did my other... These ones. No. Where did my other weeds go? Maybe I took them in the other room. Hold on a sec. Might be in the same room as my ice cream. They were indeed. I'm just going to have some of this funky space weed here. So see, they're like little half balls. You can chew them, but they taste awful, so I just take them like pills. They have the consistency of chocolate. They melt, so I figure whether you chew them or not, they're going to digest pretty quick, right? So, tonight's ice cream, we have an Oreo drumstick. Check it out. So I guess it's got like Oreo cookie bits in it or something. Not sure why they didn't have the same Dina actress. Well, it's because there is no Dina actress. That character was a composite of two different people. One did the voice, one was the one was the physical. So we have a chocolate cone with chocolate-coated ice cream. This is Spaceship Suit Man ice cream review. That is quite tasty. Sure hope nothing attacks me while I'm just standing around. Guess we'll find out. Well, it was the same with Abby. In the original, Abby was a compilation of like 3 different people. One was her body, who was like a female bodybuilder. One was the face. And then the third was the voice. Welcome to Derry. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. So it's supposed to be the first time that Pennywise showed up here. Pretty cool. Imagine it'll be a pretty dark story because we know they don't win. Isn't what's his face coming back as Pennywise? Steven Skarsgård, whatever his name is. I thought I saw him in the trailers. Mm-hmm. Should I try giving the stream a quick refresh while we're on break here? Let's do that. See if we can clear Twitch. I'll be right back.